Hey YouTube. Alright, it's Sunday. It is about 2:35 and I'm just sitting here at the Quick Trip. I've been here for quite some time. I've been here since noon. At least not noon, about 12:30ish or so. So anyways, I've been chilling at the house and I said, you know what? I'm not going to be driving around burning up all my gas. And I'm going to see if I sit at home and then I'll see if I get me some requests. Then if I do, then I'll get up and then I'll go pick up the food. I've been doing that for the last couple of days. I don't gotta go to La Vista or go to certain spots. I sit right at home and wait for the orders to come in. So let me tell you what happened yesterday. Now yesterday, I was home all day from 11 to 2. I didn't leave my desk or nothing. I didn't get not one offer, not one. And I was kind of surprised. I said, okay, if I didn't get any offers and my app is turned on, even though they claim I was out of this area delivery zone, I said, how am I at the delivery zone when many of times I've driven way outside of the typical regions and be in Stone Mountain and deliver food, but yet y'all say I'm out of the zone. So anyway, so I said, you know what? I didn't leave the house now one time yesterday. And then I canceled my block. No, I had one block I had rescheduled. I had swapped. So I said, okay, you know what? Let me swap these last 3 hours for another day in the week. So someone took that up. So I'll be getting at least a few hours when the new week starts tomorrow. And then I decided and said, you know what? Let me just cancel these last 2 hours. Someone picked up. It was from 8 to 10, that late night. And I said, you know what? I didn't feel like going out. But I should have kept that block and stayed right at home like I was doing, and probably would have gotten those extra 2 hours or $20 because it's $10 guaranteed minimum. So this morning, when I went to check my statement, I saw I got $30 with 0 orders, 100% acceptance rate. I said, woo. I said, that's a good thing. So this morning when I woke up from 11 to 2, I did the same thing, or at least I almost did. So after I was, sitting at, looking at TV, watching my phone, seeing if I get any orders, of course I didn't get anything. 11 o'clock came, 11, noon came around, nothing. Then I saw that my mother called to give me an update about her dog being missing, So she said someone thought they called her, they thought they found her dog, they met at the corner. It looked like Chi-Chi, but she looked at the dog, when she got home, and she said one of her teeth is missing, and she looked like Chi-Chi, she acted like Chi-Chi, but turned around, she took it to the vet. They said that wasn't her dog. They didn't, that dog didn't have a chip. So she gave the little boy like $2, and the dog looked like it was like somebody had, took the tooth out and, did some, I don't know. So we still can't find Chi-Chi. My mother told me to pray for her, pray that she gets returned, or if she can't get returned, or no one will turn her in, that she's in a loving home. But I'm still having hope that somebody will just keep the dog over the weekend and then decide to go down to the animal shelter tomorrow, because it's kind of cold outside, and maybe they'll turn her in to the animal shelter place. But I'm still having hope that Chi-Chi will be found, and I'm gonna pray. I prayed for her return, her safe return. My mother's really concerned, really worried. It almost made me kind of cry, because I'm like, she really loves that dog. And she kind of blames herself, because what happened was she was downstairs in the basement, and she was going into the car, and I guess Chi-Chi pushed the door and somehow that's how she ended up got away. I guess she was looking for my mother because she didn't see her in the house, and she was pushing the door with her nose, and then she got out. So I told my mother, I said, somebody will turn her in. It's the weekend, and most likely it's cold outside, so people probably not going to go downtown or go to the nearest animal shelter and turn her in. But y'all just pray that that Chi-Chi comes back home and she gets found. I really do miss that dog. But my mother got another dog that somebody gave her that that's not even her dog, so she don't know what she's gonna do. She said she gonna turn it into the shelter, and then if nobody claims her, then she's gonna adopt her. But hopefully Chi-Chi will come up. Somebody find her. But hopefully she's somewhere in a safe home, a loving home, and they're feeding her and she's not wandering in the streets. But I said most likely somebody found her. She'll come up. She will come up this week. I really believe that, and I'll pray to God that she comes back. But anyway, so I'm sitting here waiting for a delivery order. Nothing came through yet. I'm going to sit here at this Quick Trip until I get something too. I'm going to sit right here. And then maybe I'll make my way towards La Vista. Go right down towards 78 to Decatur. Maybe by 5 o'clock or so, those dinner crowds will start coming in. But right now, it has been so slow. But that's all right, though. So far, I've worked, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 50, 60 bucks just to sit here? I'll take it. And at one point, I even turned on my Uber Eats app. I didn't get nothing then either. But with Uber Eats lately, they've been going some real far distance. It's like almost like a 10, 15 minute away for orders. And I'm not doing it. I'm not going to go 15, 20 minutes away to pick up no food. That just don't make any sense. But I may be doing Uber Eats this week because I don't have a lot of blocks with GrubHub. And hopefully I think a lot of people now are starting to swap shifts, and I see a lot of requests lately, especially this past weekend. A lot of people were dropping shifts, and they even was trying to do swapping shifts, but a lot of people been swapping and dropping, swap and drop, so I guess now people are kind of, I don't know, it's kind of slow. But I also think GrubHub is going to change their policies. I really see that coming in the next couple of weeks. But someone on the entrepreneur guy, the entrepreneur, whatever his name is, someone said he looks like John Ritter. Big fat white guy up in California. He always gives up the updates about the apps. So, but I watch his videos. I catch myself watching his videos on a regular basis now. He has some very interesting points. Not points, but he gives some very good news breaks, I guess you could say. So, but he did bring up an update that he got about them changing GrubHub. I'm talking about changing some things, that 85% acceptance rate. Still get the guarantee, 50 cents a mile, of course. But I didn't really see no big difference, to be honest with you. I didn't see the big difference. Every market is different in terms of that guarantee. Someone in New York says they get $14 an hour minimum guarantee. In Atlanta is $10. I heard one point in Arizona or Nevada, I think it was like $9. Chicago may be $11, something like, I don't know. But GrubHub had a survey last week, which I get $5 for taking the survey. They wanted your feedback. They've been doing these surveys for the last month, and I guess they wanted to know the demographics of the drivers, how many people do it full-time, part-time, their age, you know, their viewpoints about not tips, but the viewpoints about how they handle deliveries. Do they feel that customers should rate us? Because customers don't give ratings in GrubHub, and we don't rate customers, and we don't rate the restaurants. So I said personally, I don't think they should be rating anybody based on how they get their delivery, because if I pick up the food and I put it in my bag and they get it, and because the restaurant didn't fix it right or whatever the case may be, we shouldn't be rated based on what a restaurant does. Now, if we want to be rated on, you know, and another thing, I don't think that should work. I don't think they should do that. Now, they did also mention about the scheduling. Now, one thing about these schedules is that in Atlanta, the schedules come out on Friday at 10:30 exactly on the dot. And if you're not sitting at your computer, or if you're not at that phone on iWorkforce, and that schedule pops up and you're not clicking to choose your blocks, those things are dang scavengers. It go in 2 minutes. 2 minutes. All those schedules are taken. People grab up schedules, take blocks, knowing darn well they can't even work the block. And then they turn around, accept it, and then they turn around and want to put it out there. Do anybody want to, they need to cancel or they need to swap. Now me, when I choose my blocks because I try to get as many blocks as possible. I try to get like 40 hours or a little bit over that, but lately I've been getting like 30 something hours, and you know, and lately if it's real slow, I know the guarantee. If I have 36 hours, I say, okay, at least I know I'm guaranteed to make $360, and that's that's doing all the parameters. Take 75% and log on your blocks during the whole duration. So lately, you know, that's really what I've been making. I've only been making the minimum guarantee. I may go over by $20 more, but no big changes. I don't know. Usually when I get a lot of orders, I could do a 3-hour time frame. I could do about 5 deliveries, but at that $3 per delivery fee and 50 cents a mile and the tips, GrubHub does subsidize and bring it up if you don't make more than the guarantee. But lately, I don't know. I think it's because it's not the tips. Well, I don't know. Put it this way. Between me driving all over the place and it's taking me 10 minutes to get to wherever I need to go to pick up the food, I may get batch orders, meaning I may get 2-3 orders at the same time and deliver it. But I don't know. I just don't know. I just can't put my finger on it as to what's really going on in an Atlanta market when it comes to GrubHub. Uber Eats, I just think it's just on its decline because a lot of people are kind of tired of driving with Uber, period. And they really don't like the fact that they're not tipping. So people are not really investing their time to do Uber and Uber Eats personally, unless you're brand new or somebody who just signed up and you just don't know better. But give it a few months. After about 2-3 months, when they realize it ain't worth it, they're gonna be a whole new group of people doing it. But anyway, this video is getting too long, so I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.